Everybody, the new Thomas Allo 4 here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. It's been a while since my last one, I'm aware of that. I said I was going to be more consistent this year and I've broken that promise. So from now on, I'm definitely going to be more consistent. um, anyway, today, you obviously buy, you see by a, usually by a blanks. Starting 11, you should usually know what that is, which means you're looking at a squad builder. You always are. So hopefully you guys like my team. If there's any way maybe I can improve this team and I eventually do get the coins, do let me know who I could possibly get, who can possibly get. Anyway, let's get into it. Before actually we get into it, this is my bench. We've got Taylor, Wanyeri, Berbatov, Potty, Benzema, Kessler, and Gallagher. Kessler really should realistically be in there. But you'll find out who's actually is there and it's made my team a whole lot better. I feel like this player here who's holding, he has a holding plus is holding the forward a lot more. So anyway, in goal we've got Raya, one of the best goalkeepers on the game. I'm not saying that because I'm an Arsenal fan. He's generally what I've seen on X, link down below. He's all I see is positive feedback. That he's better than Donnarumma and Alisson. You're higher rated. Yeah, what can you do about it? When he comes highly rated, you simply have to get him. So yeah, that's probably the boring one out of the way. But now we get to the back four. Starting off with the player out of the World Tour in the season pass, Julian Arajo. Yeah, there we go. I was still gasping, managed to get it. Recently from the season pass. I haven't played a game with him yet. That's like how I got him so far. Because I didn't play a game with him. It's just like quickly I posted it straight after I more or less got him. So I don't know how good he is. I can't tell you how good he is until I actually start playing with him. But however, the other 9 players in this team I have played with, and I can tell you how good they are in game. So let's get into the other 9. Starting with the 2 centre backs, it's going to be the 2 Arsenal centre backs. Certainly the best ones in the game anyway. We got William Saliba, obviously lights out, one of the most meta defenders in the entire game, not just in the Premier League. What can you say about him? It hasn't been said really. One of the best centre backs in the game. And this is a close competitor. Realize how meta he actually is. It is Piero Incapié. For just 4,000 coins, he might be even cheaper now. You can get one of the best centre backs on the one of the best meta centre backs for about 4k. He might be even cheaper. He might be more expensive. Probably me telling you how good these players are. Probably plus their prices went up. Their prices have skyrocketed or something. They probably skyrocketed in price. But anyway, they're both very good on the game, and they highly recommend it even on X, not just by my mouth. Anyway, at left back, I've been doing. It's fair to say I've been doing a lot of hero packs, as you can see. Um. Anyways, Lizarazo basically it's the best left back on the game. The one I've used. Yeah, I've got quite a lot of hero packs. I've done quite a lot because they're cheaper than the icon packs, and it's an excuse to own these players in the club. So, as I said, Lizarazo one of the best one of the best left backs on the entire game, probably. I don't think there's anyone that comes close to how good this player actually is. Yeah. We now get on to the midfield, and you might just say one of the players is going to be in the midfield because he can't play left back, left mid. He can play left back, he can play centre mid, he can play CDM. It is Miles Lewis Skelly with that 99 pace. That just makes him lights out good in this game. So you wish he can keep that 99 pace forever because it makes this card amazing. Once again, positive reviews on X, and it's justified from them stats. 7 games, 6 goals, and 9 assists from centre mid. That is lights out good for a box to box centre mid. He's lights out brilliant, and he couldn't come any more recommended. So if you've been keeping track of the SBCs and you manage to get this card, go and put him in your tables. And you might just see the other player, I'm talking about the reason why Kessler's out of this team is so this guy can hold the fort, and he's overall made my team a lot better. It is Kobe Mainu. Absolutely fantastic card. Absolutely holds the fort brilliantly with them stats. And I have defended a lot better. He's lights out brilliant. Another player who, if you did the season pass in the first season, and you managed to obtain the FC points or the coins, once again, just like Miles, go and put him in your team. Try and get English players, get United players, try and get him in there. He couldn't come any more recommended. Alright, let's get into the front four. The Pfeffenhauser of the front four. We are starting with the lowest rated player, the second lowest rated player in the entire team. In the front line, sorry, not the team. We've got, yeah, he's going to be in the right, spoiler alert. Freddie Lundberg. You might be thinking, why not? I've got Freddie Lundberg. No, it's not my Arsenal bias. It's genuinely I needed a pacey winger. And I was playing Risa there in the 4-4-2. He just was not quick enough. He's nowhere near quick enough to bomb down the left wing. So ultimately, I just needed a player, ultimately, who can just glide past defenders, and that's what Freddie's been doing. That Rapid Plus comes in very handy. So he can make, even if he has against Jeremy Frimpong, he has like 94 pace. He can just glide past because of the Rapid Plus. So that makes it very useful for him to get through. And the stats, I'm not sure. The stats, 11 assists in 9 games. Can't say much for the goals, but he is playing on the left. But the assists, it's all about the assists. And for 45k, it's about as good as he can get at the left mid for my budget anyway. Anyway, at the right wing, you've seen him, because I've already seen him. I told you he's going to be in my team. For Joe Cole, another one of the players I got out of the hero pack. These hero packs. I've done my calculations. So I've got 3 dubs and 4 L's. And Joe Cole and Lizarazo, Kessler. Joe Cole, Kessler, and Lizarazo are the 3 dubs. The rest of them are all L's, and this one's been bought. Berbatov I the reason it got last night, which wasn't great. Although let me see his stats. He got 2 goals on his debut. He didn't do anything in this game. Kessler's been one of my more capped players in the entire team. But ultimately, just for balance, I've got a nice box to box, and I got a nice centre mid, a nice holding centre mid, which they both do. They both do their jobs superbly. And as for Joe Cole, I'm going back to the midfield again. Joe Cole, absolutely, he's so useful in that technical plus. It's so useful. They killed the game about 1 or 2 weeks ago now with that patch. It's absolutely ridiculed dribbling for absolutely no reason. But EA decided they would bring dribbling back when there was absolutely nothing wrong with it in the first place. And players with technical plus are now useful again. Otherwise, I would have Wanyeri in because his thing suited me more. His stats, his stats and his things suited me a bit more because he did. So having technical plus on a player really does come in handy. Anyway, now on to the strikers. You're ready for one of them. This player just had to try. I don't until really he comes out of fashion. He will be in my team for as long as it takes. Even if he goes down in price so much, until we get that classified special card, this guy will not be in my team. Victor Gyökeres. Absolutely fantastic. Look at them stats for 7 games. He's absolutely lights out. One of the best strikers I've used on this game this year. And I've had tested out Mateta, who probably is unlucky not to make it. But ultimately, just we had to use Victor Gyökeres. Why I had the chance. Why I had the coins to purchase him. Only 24k now. When he was like 100k at the start of the game. Market crash. Massive market crash. This came in handy for me there so I can use the card. Yeah. As I said, lights out one of the best strikers on the end game. I'm not gonna find another striker. And maybe until the end of like team of the year or end of the game. Or team of the season. I'm not gonna be replacing him for anything else. Maybe Erling Haaland. I have to try Haaland first to know how good, which one that's actually probably better. So there we go. That's Victor Gyökeres. And for the last player, it's all he's at the wheel. It's all Gunnar Solskjaer. Another very good player. I wouldn't say it was a massive dub when I got him at the time, but he definitely has justified by judging by them stats that you see, he's justified how good he actually is. And you think Totti's on the bench out of all them players? Totti should be really in there. Thing is, way I play, you need to have a bit more pace. Probably playing my team. If he had a bit more pace, he'd probably be starting. But all he has have a better pace and better shooting. For now, anyway. I've seen Totti's upcoming card. He has got like 87 pace, 90 shot, like 90 dribbling, 90 dribbling, 91 passing, 40 defending, and 74 physical. So it's looking like it's going to be a very good card. So once that upgrade comes alive, I will put him in the starting 11. You can't have an 89 rated icon on the bench. So anyway, that is my team. That is the starting team right now. Do you guys like it? And as I said at the start of the video, do you see any possible improvements there? Can I improve like one player or two players? Can I get better than Solskjaer? Can I get better than Mainu, Arajo, Lundberg? Obviously, you can probably get better than Lundberg. Is like actually what is there right there? I've got a few less choose more minutes before we leave you on this video, guys. Is there better I can get out there? Keel, maybe Harry Keel. Harry Keel looks quite nice. Like left mids. Hazard, yeah. Hazard, Keel. They're good options from the left hand side. I'm not sure you can get much better on the right, I don't think. Salah, obviously. Saka. Yeah, you can definitely get better on probably every player. I know you can get Holland, Asa, Tevez, and Bomo. Probably get better on most of these players. That'll probably be my next upgrade. Try and get Erling Haaland. You have to own this card. How much is Erling Haaland? Funny enough, he's actually in my budget. So I just go and get him now. So I just go and get Haaland. He's in my budget. I didn't actually think he was that cheap. I mean, do we take a chance on Haaland? Let me know in the comments, guys, or let me know in like my ex. I'm saying this like I've had a past girlfriend. Not, oh, what Elon Musk? What have you done to us? It's my ex account in the description. Um, my YouTube comments, my ex comments, Instagram comments. Tell me what you could possibly do better. Should I get Erling Haaland and all these players? Let me know in the comments, guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure sharing about 10-15 minutes with you. I'm not sure how long this video is, but I think it's been close to 10, just over 10 minutes. So thank you for taking 10 minutes out of your time to go and look at my video today. It's been a pleasure, guys, and I shall see you in another video soon.